1-to-1 with Aaysha. आज हमारा program Politics Today पर है. We are discussing about the politics, but what we are discussing about politics we will know. और हमारे साथ हमारे guest हैं Akram Abbas Syed. He is an imam part-time. He studied from the University of Toronto and International Marketing. Or he is involved in the community and visit various mosques to give lectures all over Canada. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
हमारे साथ Ibrahim Daniyal, Vice President Engagement of Ontario Liberal Party, ex-banker, real estate realtor, and a mortgage broker also. Welcome, Ibrahim Daniyal, sir. And हमारे साथ हैं मोहम्मद कामिल, social activist, community and social activist, one of the directors of EDA of PC Party in Mississauga Center. I welcome all of you on this board. आज की हमारी जो discussion है वो politics पर है और politics एक आम सी चीज़ बन गई है. Everybody is in politics. मेरे कुछ questions इस किस्म के हैं, like we really want to know about this कि basically what is politics? What do you mean by politics? और मैं चाहती हूँ कि आप सब अलग अलग से इसको थोड़ा सा इंट्रोड्यूस कर दें politics को. हम स्टार्ट करते हैं अकरम साहब से.
Okay, it's a very difficult position for me to discuss this, but it is beautiful. And what I mean by politics to myself is a mindset. My mindset is politics means that you have to be a liberal-minded person who definitely respects people who have other views on how governments should be running or how other various organizations should be running, because organizations also have politics in it. And that's basically how I think politics should be, and more to be understand it and make sure that you respect those who do not have the same opinion as yours.
Thank you, Aaysha. Aaysha, for me, politics is an engagement of grassroots level, and this is the group of people who come together and they want to bring the change in the community and in the society. Because without politics, we cannot introduce and bring it radical changes.
Yep.
So bringing the changes of the lives of the people is politics.
Okay, nice. जी कामिल.
मैं इसमें ये अर्ज करना चाहूँगा कि जो पॉलिटिक्स हम लोग जो साउथ एशियन बैकग्राउंड से होते हैं वो अनफॉर्चुनेटली इसको नेगेटिव लेते हैं. जब भी हम कोई बात करते हैं तो कि हमारे साथ ये पॉलिटिक्स ना करें, वो पॉलिटिक्स ना करें. लेकिन अगर इसको देखा जाए तो ये एक पॉजिटिव चीज़ है और इसको पॉजिटिव वे में हमें देखना चाहिए. तो पॉलिटिक्स का मतलब मेरे हिसाब से ये है कि जो आप किसी भी कंट्री में रहते हैं, या पाकिस्तान में रहते थे तो आप वहाँ की पॉलिटिक्स के बारे में बात करते थे, डिस्कस करते थे, और डिफरेंट पार्टीज के डिफरेंट उनके मंशूर होते थे, उनसे एग्री करते थे या डिसएग्री करते थे एक पॉजिटिव और हेल्दी वे में. इसी तरीके से यहाँ हम कनाडा में हैं, कैनेडियन पॉलिटिक्स में चाहे वो प्रोविंशियल लेवल पे हो, फेडरल लेवल पे हो या सिटी लेवल पर हो, तो यहाँ पे पॉलिटिक्स होती है. काउंसिलर लेवल पे पॉलिटिक्स की जाती है, प्रोविंशियल लेवल पे क्वींस पार्क पे जाने के लिए पॉलिटिक्स की जाती है, इसी तरीके से फेडरल लेवल पे पॉलिटिक्स की जाती है. तो हमें एज ए responsible citizen, we have to analyze and watch and keep an eye what parties are saying, what they are promising with the voters, without knowing what is going on, what is the issues of the community, what is the issues of Canada internally, externally, and then we should decide like what the party did. Let's suppose any premier or any prime minister or their party, if they got elected, what promise they made, and after they are going in 3 years and 4 years, we have to look as a responsible citizen that what promises they did, and did they honor their promise, and did they serve the community. Like we have so many communities here, and if different communities have different problems, different issues. Like we belong to Pakistani community, for instance, we have our own issues. We are not just Pakistani, but we are Muslim. So being a Pakistani and being a Muslim, we have certain issues like Islamophobia, we have hijab issues, we have niqab issues, we have different kind of objection. So we have to look on all these things and analyze and then decide which party can deliver.
ठीक है. पॉलिटिक्स बेसिकली क्या होता है, एक तरीका होता है लोगों का जो इकट्ठे रह रहे होते हैं डिसीजन मेकिंग पावर के लिए. जो अब हम सब इकट्ठे हैं यहाँ पर, हमारा एक डिसीजन होगा, पीपल लिविंग इन ग्रुप्स टू मेक डिसीजंस. वही आपकी बात बिल्कुल ठीक है. कम्युनिटीज जो होती हैं, डिफरेंट कम्युनिटीज होती हैं, वो ग्रुप्स बन जाते हैं और फिर वो लोग डिसाइड करते हैं, उनकी डिसीजन मेकिंग पावर. और अब मैं आपसे अगला सवाल करूंगी कि व्हाट इज द पॉलिटिकल इनसाइट. What is the political insight? Like everybody knows about politics, but what is the insight of that politics? Like how do you go to that point that you say that this is my point of view and I have the political insight? So what is the political insight?
Political insight would be something where the community benefits. That's number one. The other thing is that in a political insight, you have to weigh out what is best, again, in the interest on a global basis. Global basis meaning whatever you have as an insight, as a prime minister, if he has certain insights, it has to be a benefit to the global community, not just the local, like in Canada only. So, as we are seeing there on the other side of the fence today, that global insight is being subjected to a questionable effort by the other side of us. Like I'm talking about the United States. If you're talking political side of the United States, the insight is not being taken care of. It is not being taken care of. It's a very close-minded. Again, the mindset is not there. The mindset is a very closed mindset. How will it benefit us in the United States? Not globally. So the insight has to be liberal.
In fact, everything starts from we.
Yes.
What is the we? Why I have to follow certain beliefs? Because as it has been discussed here, that we're all from South Asian mindset. For South Asian mindset, religion and politics are two things which people usually don't change easily. Having said that, it's just a touch, just to give an impression that how we think. So, problem is sometimes we cannot understand what is between the lines of a vision and the person who is standing that vision.
Okay.
The reason is, for example, if my personal ideas are different and I'm talking different than my personal ideas, so there is something in between the lines.
Okay.
So that means if I am elected or my party is elected, whether I'm real serious to implement those ideas or not. So there is a disconnect between implementation and sometimes vision, or you can say platform.
Okay.
So here, a lot of people are, in fact, have deceptive ideas. They can understand the things. This is I'm talking about the literary stuff. However, with the European, American, and Canadian, especially Canadian politics, most of honest and candid politicians, they talk what they believe. And this is prima facie, people think, okay, people believe that. Okay, what my leader is saying, I mean it. However, we have seen in the past, it is not necessary. What they say, they mean it.
They mean it, yeah.
But their pledges are, they implement it. This is unfortunate. And not in the third world countries, not in South Asia. We can see such examples in the developed worlds we belong to.
Yeah.
But as a voter, as a supporter, and as a citizen of certain countries, we must understand, as my friend said, a mindset.
Mindset, yeah.
So what is the
What
mindset?
is the mindset?
So inside is something lies between the mindset, between the vision and implementation.
Okay. जी Kamil.
पॉलिटिकल इनसाइड थोड़ा सा ये अगेन आई वुड से कि ऑलरेडी हमारे दो फ्रेंड बता चुके हैं बहुत ही अच्छे तरीके से. मेरा मानना ये है कि इसमें जो पॉलिटिक्स के भी फ्रूट्स होने चाहिए, उसका बेनिफिट्स होना चाहिए कंट्री को भी, सोसाइटी को भी और वर्ल्ड को भी. उसके लिए हमने ये देखना होगा कि जो पॉलिटिशियंस हैं या पार्टीज हैं उनका प्लान क्या है, व्हाट दे डिलीवर्ड इन द पास्ट और व्हाट दे आर प्रॉमिसिंग एंड हाउ दे आर गोइंग टू इम्प्लीमेंट. Are their promises are realistic or like, and especially we as a like responsible citizen, we should try to influence their policies, guide them, actively vote and participate, and try to make them that कि वो जो है जितने भी politicians हैं ये parties हैं वो कंट्री के लिए और सोसाइटी के लिए वाकई कुछ ऐसा काम करें जिससे कि सोसाइटी फ्लरिश करे और उसमें बजाय इसके कि वॉर मॉन्गरिंग हो, हेट हो, क्राइम्स हो, इससे के बजाय वो रियल इश्यूज को सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करें. उसके लिए हम सबका फर्ज बनता है कि हम उसमें पार्टिसिपेट भी करें और विजिलेंट भी हों. अगेन उसमें एक एक्टिव पार्टिसिपेट करें, ना कि 4 साल के बाद गए जाके वोट डाला फिर सो गए.
पॉलिटिकल इंसाइट जो होता है बेसिकली वो रिसर्च होता है. जो भी हम पॉलिटिक्स में जब भी हम बात करते हैं, क्योंकि हम सब लोग जब पॉलिटिक्स के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं तो पॉलिटिक्स हम जिसको पॉलिटिकल इंसाइट कहते हैं वो आपने रिसर्च किया होता है. वो आपका अनकॉन्शियस माइंड में आपने जितनी रीडिंग्स की होती हैं, जो आपने टैली की होती हैं चीज़ें, जो आपने सुनी होती हैं चीज़ें, वो आपकी पॉलिटिकल इंसाइट बनती है. वो रिसर्च जो होती है वो पॉलिटिकल इंसाइट बनती है. क्योंकि हम सब लोग, यही मैंने कहा था कि हमारा जो टॉपिक है वो थोड़ा ब्रॉड है, वो हम पॉलिटिक्स को लेकर आ रहे हैं कि अभी इससे अगला जो क्वेश्चन होगा वो इसी की बेस पे लाइक एक एक सीढ़ी हम चढ़ रहे हैं ऊपर, ताकि हमें पता चले कि हमारा ग्रास रूट लेवल से लेके जब हम हाईएस्ट लेवल तक जाते हैं तो हमारी किस तरह हमने उस लेवल को अचीव किया है. और इसमें बड़ी अच्छी एग्जांपल मैं इब्राहिम दानियाल साहब की देती हूँ कि जब से उन्होंने स्टार्ट किया, लाइक ऑलमोस्ट मैं 13 ईयर से आपको देख रही हूँ, 14 ईयर से, तब से आपने स्टेप वाइज आप ऊपर तक जा रहे हैं, क्योंकि आपको तो सारी चीजें पता है. आप भी अब आपने मेरे ख्याल कितने साल,
मैंने तो ज्यादा लाइफ टाइम नहीं,
6-7 ईयर्स तो हो गए हैं, 6-7 ईयर्स से. लेकिन सर आप तो हेजल मैकेलियन के साथ तब से आपने काम किया और आप सब कुछ देख रहे हैं, तो सब चीजें इसीलिए 1970 से तो 1970 से तो यही चीज, इसीलिए मैंने आप तीनों को यहाँ पर बुलाया था और चाह रही थी कि आपके साथ डिस्कशन की जाए कि हम जो अटेन करना चाह रहे हैं इस प्रोग्राम से, इसका हमारा जो कंक्लूजन्स होंगे या जो हमारी सजेशंस होंगे वो यही कि हम स्टेप वाइज कैसे पॉलिटिक्स में जाएं, जबकि सब लोग पॉलिटिक्स में चले जाते. Hi everyone, this is Aaysha from Home Life Miracle, your trusted realtor, serving this community from last so many years. For all your inquiries about investing, renting, leasing, buying and selling the properties in GTA, just give me a call at 647-219-8448. I'm just a call away, 647-219-8448. भी मेरा अगला क्वेश्चन ये है कि which people should enter into politics?
देखें जी इसमें let's take a lead.
Yes, yeah, of course, I need it. Yes.
एक जो है आपका पैशन,
Okay.
ये नहीं हो सकता कि आपका पैशन ना हो और आप किसी भी चीज में, किसी भी relevant चीज में चले जाएं.
ठीक है.
For example, if I don't have a business passion, so I can't be a good business person.
That nice. Okay.
And if मेरा जो है पैशन एक सोशल एक्टिविस्ट के तौर पे नहीं है तो मैं नहीं बन सकता.
नहीं.
तो इसलिए पैशन बहुत जरूरी है.
ठीक है.
फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपने मेरे साथ काम किया है,
जी.
हमने इकट्ठे
जी
काम
जी
किया है,
जी.
तो आपने देखा कि फॉर मी पॉलिटिक्स पैशन.
Is a passion.
अगर मेरे पास, मैं अक्सर कहता हूँ कि मुझे चूज करना पड़े फॉर ए पॉलिटिकल इवेंट एंड ए $50,000 बिजनेस, I will always go for a political event and I will just say, okay, 50,000 will come again, but this political event will not come again.
Will not come.
Okay. Yeah, whatever I can contribute in that event, maybe I'll be too late to contribute in that event later on. So ये एक चीज बहुत जरूरी है.
ठीक है.
दूसरी बात यह है कि आपने भी इनसाइट की बात की थी. We want to do something. जैसे मैंने पहले as I said, for me politics is a change.
Fine.
Change in the lives of the people. अब आप लोगों की जिंदगी में चेंज कैसे ला सकते हैं? The change here in Canada is altogether different than a change in an African country.
Yes.
Because over there, if you provide clean water to the people, that's a change. Here, that is not the change. Okay.
It's a given.
It's a given. So similarly, there's a lot of things in South Asia. For example, if we can bring 2 or 3 nations together, and the I will say the disputes, the local disputes, we are able to resolve those issues, those disputes, and if we are able to invest all that money, we are investing on the ammunition. If we are investing that, we are able to invest those resources to the education and the healthcare sectors. So that's a different change in the lives of those people. So politics is bringing the change in the lives of the people, and it needs a passion. Again, there's another thing which is very important. All those countries who are not developed, who are behind, if you look at them, there's a local politics, and there's a negative politics. A few stakeholders are controlling the lives of the people in the name of territorial hegemony, in the name of religion, in the name of other stuff. So as a we are doing politics while sitting in most of the most developed countries. That's our responsibility. What we are taking from local politics, from Canadian politics, we must introduce, or we must tell the fruits of that politics to those countries we are coming from.
That's it, sir. आपने बहुत अच्छा मुझे आपकी एक ही वर्ड बहुत अच्छा लगा कि डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज के ही हिसाब से मेरा ये क्वेश्चन है कि व्हाट डू यू फील हु शुड रन फॉर द इलेक्शन, और आपने इसका ये किया. तो अभी आप भी जवाब दें, उसके बाद फिर मैं जो मेरा अगला क्वेश्चन है वो फिर कामिल भाई आप बताएं कुछ.
जी मैं इसमें ये अर्ज करना चाहूँगा, अगर विद इन कनाडा ये आप क्वेश्चन है आपका कि हु शुड रन फॉर द पॉलिटिक्स हियर, लाइक अगेन वी बिलोंग्स टू अ सर्टेन कम्युनिटी, वी हैव डिफरेंट इश्यूज, एंड आवर कम्युनिटी overall feel that whatever the political share we are getting right now, it's not enough according to our the voters, our issues, and because I believe कि there are 2 issues कि जो लोग यहाँ पे इलेक्ट होकर अब तक आते रहे हैं, उनका गोल मुझे लगता है कि वो नहीं है कि वो पीपल को सर्व करने के लिए आ रहे हैं. ठीक है, उनका जो मुझे लगता है एज ए कम्युनिटी एक्टिविस्ट, वो लगता है कि दे वांट टू गेट अ जॉब. So once I get a job, my goal is to get a job, make money, and get VIP status. My job is not, or my vision is not to solve the problem of my people who are giving me vote with the hope that Mr. Muhammad Kamil will come in the parliament and will try to resolve our issues. Like, I don't want to highlight the certain party,
Yeah.
but I can say that majority, or I would say the issues of our community
Are not being
are
solved.
not being solved, either provincial level
Yeah.
or federal
Federal
level.
level.
So our people should think that to whom they should elect,
Yeah.
and they should make the accountable of that person. If he or she is coming to the voters,
Yeah, voters.
they should analyze, okay, whether our problem has been solved or not, whether it's immigration problems, whether it's educational problems, whether it's a society problem, like there are so many
So
issues.
many issues.
As a community activist, I don't see any single problem has been solved today. And the second thing is the majority of the candidates who are trying to run or trying to enter in the politics, they are not able to communicate. Unfortunately, they are not educated here. It's not like I know many people, they are educated in Pakistan or India or Bangladesh or whatever. But with the passage of time, they build their skills, they can influence, they can communicate properly. Unfortunately, especially in our community from Pakistani background, majority of the people who are looking to get elected, they are not able to communicate with the politicians, with the media, with the other people. So you don't understand how you will communicate and how you will represent us.
Gee.
Can I pitch in if you allow me?
Sure, sure.
Okay. There's a couple of things. Who to lie? Everybody has a right to lie. Number one. Number two. Assimilation is very important. Getting into the local politics mean you have admitted that we are a part of this country. So that's why our next generation, my kids or your kids, they don't need the word of assimilation.
Yes.
Maybe assimilation is a stranger word for them because they are part of this society, they grew up over.
Yeah.
For us who have a background, who have a different culture, and who came with certain taboos in this country, there is very important that they should be a part of this society. There is a saying, first deserve, then desire. When it comes to the candidates, I always say, and I would definitely recommend everyone, number one, to be a part of the local politics, to join certain partisan parties. There's two things actually here in Canada. One is a partisan politics, one is a non-partisan politics.
Okay.
The municipal elections are based on non-partisan
Non-partisan,
politics, whereas provincial and the federal elections
They
are
are
based on partisan politics. For example, for me, I can't do municipal politics because I'm a partisan party. But there's a lot of people who don't want to go in the partisan politics. They wanted to stay within the local politics, municipal politics. So I would highly encourage for all those people who are coming, who are immigrating and becoming citizens of this wonderful country, they must go for the local politics, for the municipal politics. They must either they run the campaigns, and then after running the campaigns, they must come forward as a candidate. Putting the name on the ballot is a really very difficult job. The first time when I put my name on the ballot, I could not sleep 2 nights. The reason is, I put my name forward.
Yeah, that is a big responsibility.
How I will justify?
Yes.
Okay, I have to go to my voters. I have to talk to them. I have to bring my platform to them. I have to convince to them that I can represent. The important thing is, everyone, and since I ran into a couple of elections, people only give me their mandate in the shape of a vote, when they are convinced, then I can represent them
Yes.
in at the proper forum
Mhm.
in appropriate way. So if I cannot convince them, they will not give me a vote.
They will not give you.
And I have no right to say personally, to be a judgmental that who's a good candidate and who's not a good candidate.
Sir, I
All
have a
candidates are
question.
good. All candidates are good. Let the people decide whether they are all good. But let the people decide whether they are able to represent or not.
Here I can give, if you allow me, I can give you my little bit different point of view. Like my point of view is that, like in our community, like let's suppose if we allow everybody to represent us,
Mhm.
so it will be difficult for our community to get anyone elected from. Let's suppose in last federal election in Streetsville, there were on the like nomination candidate, there was 2 Pakistani candidates. The rational thing should have been that someone should have talked to one candidate, that whoever is the suitable candidate, that please withdraw against another person and give him a chance that he should run, and then in that way he would get the chance to get elected.
Get elected.
It didn't happen, unfortunately, and both the candidate lost, and the another person who has very less majority or of their community, even the election.
I just want to.
one second.
I
Just one second. In Canada, this is illegal to approach to another candidate.
To tell him to
tell him
withdraw.
to withdraw.
Yeah.
It's illegal.
Yes.
We can do that.
Can do
Second thing is, I always say, let people come forward,
Mm.
and by the process of elimination,
Hmm.
they will learn their lessons. So if I don't deserve, people will not elect me, and if I deserve, people will elect me. However, approaching another candidate to withdraw by myself or through my supporters, technically it's illegal.
सर मेरा जो क्वेश्चन था वो ये था कि हाउ व्हाट डू यू फील हु शुड रन द इलेक्शन. सबसे बड़ी बात आपने बहुत अच्छे आंसर दिए सर. आपने नहीं दिया आंसर.
मैं दे दूंगा.
जी मैं थोड़ा सा बीच में ऐड करना चाहती हूँ
I want you
कि
to say
वी
something.
आर इन अ डेवलप्ड कंट्री. हम सब यहाँ आए, वी ऑल आर इमिग्रेंट्स, and like we had to learn each and every single thing to stay in this country, to live in this country.
No, to be
How-
called Canadian.
To be called
Canadian,
Canadian.
yes.
Yeah, 100%. A license, driving, without driving license, we cannot drive a car. Without having a teaching license, I cannot teach. I cannot be a doctor over here. I cannot serve anywhere until I have a license. This is a politician. We all are talking about politics. एक politician है. Politician के पास कोई उसका criteria नहीं है. Everybody who's 18 years old, he has a normal degree, he can run for the election for the country. लेकिन इसके लिए कोई agenda, कोई criteria कुछ है ही नहीं. Because you have served, like from last 14 years you are in politics, you are in politics, step-wise we have to go up. That is your own effort. आपकी अपनी effort है. Nobody told you कि आप municipal में पहले आए. You should learn how to serve the community. किस तरह आपने community में आगे बढ़ना है, किस तरह आपने community level से ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल लेवल से कम्युनिटी लेवल पर जाना है. उसके बाद आपने बड़े फोरम पर आना है, प्रोविंशियल से फेडरल पर, फेडरल से फिर ग्लोबल पर. तो हमारे पास तो कोई कुछ भी नहीं है. कोई भी खड़ा हो सकता है. अभी जितने भी पॉलिटिशियंस आए हैं उसमें से आप मुझे ये बता दें कि कितने पॉलिटिशियंस हैं जिनकी जो डिग्रीज हैं वो एसोसिएट करती हैं पॉलिटिकल साइंस से, पॉलिटिकल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन से या पॉलिटिकल स्टडीज के साथ. तो इसका क्वेश्चन का नहीं है. तो मैं ये चाह रही हूँ कि हम लोग वी ऑल आर everybody is literate person. We are all like educated. Everybody is working, or everybody has a background. But how come a person just suddenly pop up at night and in the morning they are going to be a politician?
No, but
So-
this is very true.
So
Very
I just
true.
wanted to ask you, because you are also going in politics, like maybe आपको हम कुछ दिनों के बाद we all see all of you in the parliament, inshallah. So, but who is going to pick up this question that आपका बच्चा जो है after grade 12 he cannot go into the any good university because he don't have that credits. So like how can a person become a politician? Oh, if somebody is a doctor or banker or whatever, like whoever, MBA, they are politicians. So what do they know?
So-
What is their political insight?
Who's your lead? You want to answer?
I just want to,
No, I think
I have
this
opened
will go
the
very-
discussion
I'll
for
be- yeah.
all of us.
Okay.
No?
Now, it's a
Yeah.
very, very quick one.
Yeah.
I believe that there has to be a criteria going back to what Aisha said, insight. If I would like to stand up to represent as a politician of the Muslim community, say for instance Muslim, I don't want to say Muslim, but as for a community, right? I should have that insight to myself. Am I qualified? And that qualification, I feel that America has. Every politician who goes into politics has to be a member first of a party, going back to what you said, partisan. And that partisan person has to be a lawyer. This is what Aisha said. That people get up in the night and tomorrow they say, hey, listen, I'm going to stand up because I've got $25,000 with me and I want to use that $25,000 to say that I'm the best. And I have seen for the first time I got involved in 50 years, I've been here 51 years, 50 years I saw that our people, I'm saying now our people because I'm giving you a live example,
Yeah.
that our people who do not have the ability to vocalize,
Yes.
Yes. As Canadians. You are representing Canadians. You're not representing anybody, not
Yes.
Muslims. There's got to be Hindus there, there's got to be Sikhs there. There's so many things there. You know, it is not that. The insight has to be there, the qualification has to be there, and internally he has to, as you said, has to be known, he has to know that he is a partisan. That's it.
I would like to add something. Since we have to admit that our host is from Pakistan, we all have a Pakistani
Yeah, I had the Bazi background.
Yes, and we all have a certain religious background as well. So when we speak and we talk, obviously there's something in our... Now, I always say there's three kinds of leadership and we have to identify
Yes.
those three kinds of leadership.
Yes.
One is the religious leadership,
Okay.
which is like all those people who are in their mosques, churches, mandirs, wherever. So they are the religious leadership. There's another leadership, religio-politics, political leadership.
Mhm.
That they are religion, however, they do some kind of religious politics, vocalize it. So one is just religious, who's looking after, which is looking after our
Mosque.
religious needs, and the second is religious politics, and the third is the pure mainstream politics.
Mhm.
For
A candidate.
community
For community.
work,
Hmm.
understanding the values of the community,
Mhm.
and passion to work to resolve those problems my community is facing. It is not like if I'm a doctor, I may not be a good community leader. If I'm a lawyer, I can't be a good representative for the society I belong to. However, a doctor, if he has a passion for politics, may be a better candidate than a person who doesn't have that kind of qualification.
Beautiful.
So let the people decide.
Mhm.
So I'm not for it that we must have some yes, the society is the Canadian community is like that. The people who really wants to go to in politics, they take politics.
They take politics,
in
yes.
the school.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean a doctor who has, again, doctor is something, getting a qualification to bring food for the kids, for himself or herself, and for their kids on the
On the
a
table.
politician can be a doctor, but every doctor can't be a politician.
No.
So there's a certain flair, there's a certain passion for politics. So it's not a, it's a, if I want to give back to my community, whether I'm a realtor, I'm a mortgage person, I'm a religious guy, I'm a government officials, and if I opt to be a politician, anybody can. For me, the only qualification is to give back to the community.
इसमें मैं यहाँ ऐड करना चाहूँगा कि जैसा कि आपने कहा कि कोई भी उठ के और वो पॉलिटिक्स में इन्वॉल्व होने की या लीडरशिप के लिए आगे आ जाते हैं और उसके लिए कोई क्राइटेरिया होना चाहिए। मेरे हिसाब से जो क्राइटेरिया बनता है या होना चाहिए वो ये कि उसका पास्ट कम्युनिटी सर्विसेज का रिकॉर्ड क्या है। Either he or she did some community work in the past and he or she has a proven community record. He or she can communicate effectively and enjoying a good reputation within the society. ये दो तीन चीजें हैं जो कि लाजमी होनी चाहिए। ये नहीं कि आई गॉट जैसे कि शेख साहब ने सही साहब ने कहा कि $25,000 मेरे पॉकेट में है और मैंने अनाउंस कर दिया कि जी आई वांट टू रन, बट आई डोंट हैव द बैकग्राउंड ऑफ कम्युनिटी सर्विसेज, आई कैन नॉट कम्युनिकेट प्रॉपर्ली।
मेरा तो सर ये क्वेश्चन है कि एक जो आजकल अब जो एक्टर्स भी हैं वो भी एक्टिंग स्कूल से निकलते हैं और सारे एक्टर्स भी हाई लेवल पर नहीं पहुंचते
जी।
उसमें से भी कुछ ही अटेन करते हैं। वो एक्टर्स लर्न करते हैं एक्टिंग, लेकिन जो पैशनेट होते हैं जैसे दानियाल साहब ने कहा जो पैशनेट होते हैं वो अब अपना लेवल जो होता है अचीवमेंट उसकी वो अटेन करते हैं। लेकिन अब हमारे पॉलिटिशियंस जो हैं वो सिर्फ पैशन ही होता है उनके पास, कुछ पिक्चर्स होती हैं जो इधर उधर करते हैं, असल काम कम्युनिटी का तो किसी ने भी कुछ नहीं किया होता।
So it can be applicable with certain community, we can say, but when we talk about the Canadians, trust me, the people who come forward, I'll just give you an example. There was a nomination process in Oakville. So there was a lawyer, and there was another provincial minister, and there was a young lawyer. So all those three people, they have a good education. Okay. But people decided to go for a lady who apparently the biodata or resume is much stronger. So they said, okay, no, we will go. They will go for this person. She can be our best representative when it comes to the decision making. Like other countries, here politicians can't benefit to someone.
Yeah.
They are sent to the parliament only to make decisions. So that is very important. We have to understand that we are going for the decision making.
Politics is basically a group of people who are going to make decisions for the country or for the community, for the specific group of people. लेकिन अब यही बात जो आप कह रहे हैं इसी बात को मैं आगे करना चाहती हूँ। इससे पहले हम लोग एक ब्रेक ले लेते हैं और ब्रेक के बाद हम वापस आते हैं और हमारा क्वेश्चन यही होगा कैनेडियन पॉलिटिक्स इन पाकिस्तान। Hi everyone, this is Aaysha from Home Life Miracle, your trusted realtor, serving this community from last so many years. For all your inquiries about investing, renting, leasing, buying and selling the properties in GTA, just give me a call at 647-219-8448. I'm just a call away, 647-219-8448. Welcome back to One-to-One with Aaysha, or Akram Saab is going to share his experience.
Aaysha has said something truthfully, and it's a fact.
She always truth.
My grandson was in the American school in Jeddah. There was a film which is coming to the world on King Faisal at the age of 14.
Mhm.
This boy had never gone into any dramatics or anything like that. The teacher said, "You go ahead, Abdullah, and there's so many people going in there." So they saw that he had an exact resemblance of Faisal at the age of 14. So he was selected, and there is a movie now. Never was an actor.
Oh,
So he went there, and they trained him while he was in London at the age of 14, where he went and met Winston Churchill and Phil B. and
wow.
all this. So this film is coming on. But he's never been an actor. But he had what
The
Daniel
passion.
said,
The passion.
the passion and the partisan.
Partisan.
He said, "I'm going there as Faisal, I can speak Arabic, because they have to have the Arabic side also in Riyadh, and he's going there to London, as Aaysha said." So that passion is very important.
Passion is very important, yes.
That's all I said. And the Born a King is coming to the theaters in September.
Oh, good.
It's going to.
If it is in Canada, please let us know.
No, it is. It is going to be in Canada.
Oh,
I will. If Aaysha wants, I can have my grandson, who's been accepted at the University of Toronto campus. And if you want, you can just interview him and
For sure.
tell him how he did it.
How he did it.
That's wonderful.
Obviously.
But as a Muslim Canadian, he went in and got selected to do the king's role.
Wow.
But this is one of the rare examples.
Absolutely.
This is one of the rare examples.
Absolutely.
Basically, what the program or what the topic is, the politics today. Politics today is just taken for granted. Everybody wants to be in politics. I second to Kamil bhai that he said that look, for the jobs they come in, that they will get the secure job for 4 years. But you are saying, Daniyal Saab, that this is a passion, and I really want you to share your experience from last 14 years. That how you have learned
Yes.
every single day.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Aaysha. In fact, when I was here, I represent a Pakistani political party where I met Aaysha. And then I realized, and my lot of friends actually, they suggested, advised me rather, Ibrahim Daniyal, what we know that you are a very passionate guy when it comes to politics, so why don't you come to local politics? And I said, I'm knocking the doors for the local candidates, but yes, actively I should. And then first I did, as Kamil is on the EDA as a director, I went as a vice president of a EDA and Electoral District Association. Yeah. So we say FLA, Federal Liberal Association, I don't know versus to the conservative, what they say. And then I was a vice president. And then I said, okay, I worked hard. I started knocking the doors. I still remember when I first time knocked the door, I was sweating. And the lady came and said, how can I help you? And I was actually speechless. If some fortunate people, they got their goals, within days or within months, that kind of fortune comes.
Yeah, it's
Rare.
Yeah, it's very rare. Once
rare.
in a blue moon.
Once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
So we should not make them an ideal, because if we'll make them an ideal, then so how will the miseries come out of expectations? So we should not set fake and false and phony expectations for ourselves. All those people who are coming into the politics, they must know and they must realize this is a long journey. We have to learn. And from then, I served on various political forums. In 2015, since I belong to the Liberal Party, I was given the most prestigious award, Volunteer of the Year award, from Liberal Party of Canada.
Yeah, my next question is the role of volunteers.
Yes.
So
That is until unless you volunteer your time, because time is money. Remember, in this country, in anywhere, time is money. So if you're giving your time to volunteer, which is not a paid job, that means you're spending your time. That time you can make money as well.
Quality time.
The quality time, that either you can make money or you can just work for free. So it is very important that we volunteer, as I volunteer, and I become the volunteer of the year for my party I work for. Then 2015 I went for a nomination contest. That contest I lost by one vote only. But the beauty is, I lost from Jennifer O'Connell, and then I supported Jennifer O'Connell. I fundraised for her, I knocked the door for her, and I become one of the front, foot soldier for her team. I didn't say, okay, oh, I ran against her and I should not help her.
Fantastic.
I helped her. And when in 2018 I became the candidate for Ontario Liberal Party, she helped me. Yeah. So that is very important, that we should work on the ground. That is, and trust me, I must say this. I was doing a volunteer job in Milton when I heard this news that in Niagara I have been recognized and given Volunteer of the Year award.
Subhanallah.
I never knew that. The party itself decided
Beautiful.
that this gentleman really worked for us. So whatever we do as a volunteer, that is never gone unnoticed. Things are not unnoticed.
I want to say just one
Sure,
thing.
sure.
I know of a person who knocked doors. Literally knocked doors. He was not in there, he just came in and said, okay, I'll do the knocking door. And he got that lady elected, and then the lady said, please become my EDA. He says, no thank you, I did it for the sake of the party, and there you are.
It's good.
This gentleman here.
That's wonderful.
And he was known to be heavy duty.
मैं
That is very important.
इसमें थोड़ा सा ऐड करना चाहूँगा. थैंक यू वेरी मच. ये लास्ट रमज़ान की बात थी. पूरे रमज़ान से इस आपको बताया कि मैंने डोर नॉकिंग की है अपने एमपीपी के साथ, और उसमें मेरा कोई पर्सनल वो नहीं था कि मेरा कोई इंटेंशन पर्सनल बेनिफिट के लिए, जैसा कि नॉर्मली होता है. एक मतलब पेशन था कि हमारी कम्युनिटी में यहाँ पर जो अच्छा बेस्ट कैंडिडेट आना चाहिए मिसिसागा सेंटर से. मैं चूँकि मिसिसागा सेंटर में रहता था, मैं वॉच कर रहा था एज ए पॉलिटिकल एक्टिविस्ट कि समथिंग इज गोइंग रॉन्ग. तो मैंने खुद फ़ोन उठाया, पिक कॉल की नतारिया को. नतारिया, आई थिंक आई शुड सपोर्ट यू, कैन वी मीट. एंड देन when she was a candidate, she came to my house. I bring other people, and then we decided that she is the one who can represent us in this riding. And then we started supported her, and she was new. I asked her to, when you are coming to my house, please bring some signs.
That is the role of volunteers.
Yes, I want to share that being a volunteer, I realize that volunteer can make a difference. Volunteer can try to educate, inform those people who are sitting at home and doesn't know anything about the politics, about their riding, what is going on. I learned that how the political system works basically. Like at that time I realized, unfortunately, those people who used to come to us and say, oh, I am a community leader and I belong to you, please vote me and support me and this and that. They never try to educate me that I should volunteer, I should go inside the system, I should try to train myself, look into the politics and see how I can become the part of the EDA, how I can become the go and vote in the annual convention. How can I become the delegate?
Yeah.
How I am sure 99% of our community, they are blind. They don't know still how this political system in Canada works actually. And I'm sorry to say, I feel that the people, though the 99% people, maybe we can blame them also. But I would blame those people especially who are looking our support, our vote, and they got elected also. But they never tried, our people, our young generation, to become the mainstream politics, to do volunteer work, and to become the part of the EDA, become part of the delegate, and to try to change the system.
No, the sad part is the people who are being elected or who are being the candidates, they don't know these stepwise
Yes.
training. The basic thing is to do this program also, that if we can make a forum for the political candidates or for the volunteers, that what basically they are going to volunteer. Unless until you are trained.
Right.
But that is your own effort.
That's right.
And you will, how many people you will train? Only your kids? Maybe some few people like me who is passionate about the volunteerism, that what is the political volunteerism, what is the role of these political volunteers. मैं आपके पास आती हूँ और मैं आपसे कहती हूँ कि मुझे आप स्टेप वाइज करें. Why don't we start a small training program for the political volunteers?
Excellent.
That's right. Yeah, I agree.
Because you are also, like with MPP, you are also in Liberal Party, the ruling party right now. So why don't we start a small program, a training program for the volunteers, for the political volunteers? That what they are volunteering, because sometimes people say, oh no, you just have to go and pass this on, that's
Yeah.
it. Agar somebody is going to ask me, I don't know even who this person is, the name of that person, I am just giving them the brochures.
The health, I say, the health of Canadian society lies on volunteers.
Yes, but volunteers do not know.
No, so it's not only political volunteers.
Yes.
It's a volunteer in every field, charities, social. For example, if you know, I was your volunteer and
Yeah.
you have a
Yes.
social
But sir, the thing is
organization.
Hmm.
So I was your volunteer. My point is, very unfortunate. that you are
All the
talking
community. We are talking about
in
the
fact,
global
this
effect
is
of.
a Canadian challenge.
Yes.
The challenge of the Canadian society, and the Canadian community as a whole, that our youth is not being involved in political volunteerism. It's very unfortunate. The size of that youth, yes, my kids, they are involved because their dad is involved.
Hmm.
Maybe Kamil's kid, they are involved because their dad is involved.
Yes.
But the problem is how many people we are attracting. Unfortunately, very few. You definitely agree.
I will tell you about, I will say, I'll give a little insight to your beautiful, profound statement which you just made. Volunteer, Canadian society depends on volunteerism.
Right.
I go to jails, nobody pays for me. I go and offer them about Islam to those Muslims who come to see me. In jails. Nobody knows about this, I'm just saying this because of Aaysha. Then you go to hospitals. I am a chaplain at the Mississauga Hospital. I go there when somebody is dying, not alive. Somebody is dying. Again, going back to what you said profoundly, that Canadian system depends on volunteers. I've seen that to be the true heart of the Canadian society we live in.
Yes.
There's no
The
Muslim
health
Hindu
is-
or
yeah,
anything.
there's no Muslim
It's
Hindu. And-
I'm talking about a non-situation. You go to Mississauga Hospital, आपके तो daddy is in the side, but I'm saying that you go to Mississauga Hospital, these ladies are 70 years old.
Yeah.
They're sitting there all day long,
Mm,
doing nothing.
Yes.
Kamil comes and says, look, I've got my aunt in emergency. or her name, they go on the computer.
Yes.
Bang, they take him, no, they just don't sit there. This old lady, 70 years old, takes Kamil right to the room where her aunt is.
Right.
This is Canada.
This is Canada.
No Islam, don't bring Islam
Oh,
in.
no, yeah, exactly. And so I will just add one more thing. That we as a community, as I said, like this, the most of the viewers of this, your channel, maybe the South Asian viewers, we must educate all those people who are either getting retired, that they should go for volunteerism. We have a very healthy, strong, our parents.
75-year-old healthy ones, you know.
Yeah. So, and our kids, we should tell them.
Yeah.
And to be honest, our kids, they don't need to know, they already knew everything. And we just to encourage them, instead of going for small jobs, go and volunteer first. You will learn. And it's a great opportunity for learning.
So the thing is, like whatever we have talked about, the thing is that there is no institution for the politics and there is no institution for the volunteerism.
For politics and for volunteerism,
Both
this community is the institution, I would say. We are living in a society, in the community, Ontario, Canada, our people are the institutions. They will tell us, okay, are you going to really, you're talking about the community stuff or not? Are you just faking it up or you mean it? So let the people get trained.
Let the people get trained by the hardships
No,
or by going in the wrong ways.
No, it's not a wrong way. There's no wrong way and there's no right way.
Because
there is a way they
nowadays,
have.
because you know
No,
that
no.
I am running an NGO also, Meet International, and I got the students with me and they said that they just need the 40 hours of volunteerism. What kind of volunteerism
We should
do you want
discourage
to
them.
do? Yeah, no.
No, we should discourage them if they come and just say,
No,
okay.
they don't want to work.
Justin Trudeau was very well known to both my sons. This time when the Canadian community vote dinner took place,
Yeah.
he was exactly like his father. He said, I know that you all are not going to vote for me. That's the first thing he said. Then he said that I know a lot of people here do not like the way I've taxed the rich people. And the last thing he said is, if you are looking to vote for Conservative, come out of your houses, do your community walks, and knock at doors and help your Conservative candidate be successful. And that takes a lot out of a person who's a liberal.
Yeah.
Because
Liberal
basically-
this way, Kamil को मैं बोला कि आप भी नहीं आए थे Kamil, and I'm telling you that you missed out his speech. I was there.
As long as we not become the political activists, we will not try to be part of any party and part of the political system. We will not learn what they are offering, what is their mandate is, what is their previous performance, what their promises are, and what actually they delivered in the
They
past,
stand for.
and what they are going to deliver. Until and unless we ourselves join any party, learn the political system, part of the political system, we cannot decide which party. Well, otherwise, we will just go after 3-4 years and vote, and then don't know anything about politics, what is going on, and that's what is happening. Majority especially in South Asian community, because they are not part actively in the part of the political system.
Yeah.
So I would encourage, I don't say that he should or she should be a part of a particular party. He or she can be part of any party which he or she like, and then they volunteer, participate. Once they will join, participate and become the volunteer, they will learn a lot. And then in future, they can guide to their kids also. They can encourage their kids to become part of the political process. That's how we will learn.
Sir, हम इस प्रोग्राम में बहुत अच्छी हमारी डिस्कशन रही, वेरी इंफॉर्मेटिव सेशन, और मैं यही समझती हूँ कि हम 4 लोगों ने जो बैठ के यहाँ पर बात की है, उसमें मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग इज लर्निंग है। जब तक हम सब ने अकेले लर्न किया है, 1970 से you are with different political parties, with political leaders, लेकिन but you have learned a lot. Still till today you are learning, and you are learning. I am learning too. I have learned from like my own experiences. But the thing is, that is the hard way to learn. It's really a hard way to learn. If we have a small training sessions for our kids, because
think it's-
everybody is telling
excellent.
us,
That's a good
Excellent idea.
everybody, we all know that these hardships are for us in our age. But for the next generation, if we give them a little bit nicer ground that they should learn, and then they can realize, or they can like think about it to go into politics. They should learn what is politics and how they should work, because that's the only thing that this country, we will benefit from this country, and this country will take benefit from us.
Yeah, I totally agree, and I think we should try to organize a small seminar for the youngsters,
Youngsters.
and then where some people who are in the politics from different backgrounds.
Different backgrounds.
and
yes.
they-
I'm available.
Yeah,
I'm at your
from
disposal.
different backgrounds,
Yeah,
like Mr. Daniel,
Yes.
Sheikh
Yes.
Abbas,
And our MPPs and
Yeah, and our
MPs.
MPPs.
And one thing I really want to tell, like I really want to feel this thing, and I felt that people, our MPs and MPPs and ministers, everybody is very honorable, very respectable. They worked very hard.
That's
But
right.
when we call them, they are just there for 2-3 minutes. They take their time out for the community,
Mhm.
but we are not taking any benefit from those people. At
We have
least-
done things for them, but they are not doing things for us.
No, because we have not asked them to do this thing. If we are requesting them to come on this session, that what
They
is
will
the
come.
volunteer? They will come, they
They will come,
definitely come.
definitely.
Only like they are coming here just to give you the, what is that, the green thing, the certificate. Just that.
No, you know,
Because
the
if
thing
we
is-
are going to call them,
There's 2 things. Like in Canadian politics, if an MP comes,
then the
no, they
certificate
make
and
their
they go.
relationships,
They-
and later on
they-
we can lobby if
Yes.
someone wants to.
Yeah,
lobby.
but the thing is that if we are calling them, if we are requesting them to give those 15 minutes to our youth, or to the volunteers who are volunteering, that what should they
No,
volunteer?
here, since I know a little bit, so what happened? We should not stop them.
I agree with you, and
Yeah.
hopefully we'll do that, and in coming weeks, and we'll try to organize a seminar for the youth, and where. at
Kamil,
least-
she's very good organizer.
Yeah.
I know her.
So-
She ran a lot of NGOs and all that, and I was a volunteer for one of her NGOs.
Volunteer,
So-
not director also.
So,
in
no,
the
I
Media
was director,
International, yeah.
volunteer.
But we have learned
So,
together a lot.
We have
Yes.
people like
Mr. Akram, Abbas,
yeah.
yes, Mr. Kamil,
So-
and you. Because the thing is that as
We have a lot of
that
experience,
because they
life
are,
experience.
yeah, the life experience, and we can even request Mayor Hazel.
Yeah,
Because
she can.
Yeah,
she
she
can
can
come,
Yes.
because now
She's a law.
there is a subject on Mayor
She's
Hazel
an institution.
and University of Toronto.
Yeah.
So like the thing is,
The
that-
longest serving mayor
Mayor, yeah.
in the world.
yeah.
Wow.
So like the thing is that they
Yes.
have worked, they
And
have
you- they are
really worked
association.
hard.
Right.
Yes.
बाजू बैठती थी, she used to sit beside me in
Yeah.
several masjid में, when they had some seminar at the mosque, she would sit beside
Oh,
me.
wow. That's
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much
Thank you
again.
very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
It's a very interactive session. It is not like a regular.
Well,
discussion.
I have been on her session and she's very interactive.
बेसिकली हमारा इस प्रोग्राम को करने का सिर्फ एक ही एम है कि हमारी कम्युनिटी में कुछ अवेयरनेस हो कि हम कोई भी काम करने के लिए जब आगे बढ़ें तो हमें उसकी इंसाइट होनी चाहिए. पॉलिटिक्स टुडे पे आज सिर्फ यही बात हुई कि वी डोंट हैव द रिसर्च ऑन पॉलिटिक्स, वी डोंट हैव द पॉलिटिकल इंसाइट, वी डोंट हैव एनी ट्रेनिंग, एंड वी डोंट हैव इवन डन एनी hard work in the community. Only taking pictures and only standing with the politicians and only going and meeting them is not the community work. Because when we are entered in the community, we should know the problems of the local people. We all are immigrants. Immigrants have several issues over here. And in politics, when we come into politics and when we go and sit in the parliament with the votes of the people, we should know that how they felt and why they have given us the votes. Thank you so much.